says the ads are over. Hi guys. Boy, this is like deja vu, isn't it? Who'd have thunk? Twice in one day. So, for those who haven't read the title, this is a test stream. It's not going to be very long. We're just going to see if this works. So, okay, you can hear the game audio, you hear me. You guys are my helpers for this stream. You're going to let me know if stream cuts out, if it starts lagging really badly, if you can't hear the game audio, or if you can't hear me or whatever, right? If there's any problems. Because, for those of you who weren't here earlier, I streamed earlier today. Was meant to be streaming. I was really excited to finally play Vampire Therapist. I've had this game wishlisted for many months, and I was really excited to play it. And I went to open it, and it would not work. Every time I opened it, it crashed. I've been emailing poor sweet Silence. I love how at the beginning of stream I was like talking about how the developer of this game, Sarah Stamati, I was like, yeah, you guys also will know him as voicing Theseus, Dionysus, and Ares in Hades. Obviously, my husband Ares, but you know, I don't know anything about, you know, I don't know the voice actor now. I've been like emailing him all day. Oh, poor man. So he's been very sweet. Because he's, I don't know if it's a solo dev project from him, but it's his game, it's his baby, and I messaged in the game's Discord that I couldn't get it open without crashing, and he told me to reach out to emails, and he's been trying to help me, bless him. But we've come to the conclusion that it is just that my PC is too old, which is wild, because I can stream other games that came out this year, and other games that have come out in recent years, that are three-dimensional. For some reason, my PC can run Hades just fine. It can run Power Wash, but it lags. But it couldn't even open Vampire Therapist, which is a two-dimensional visual novel. He said he was surprised seeing the specs of my PC that it could even run Hades. So, I think in future, we should all be very grateful to my poor PC and astounded at the fact that it can even run Hades, given the fact that it's a whole 13 years old. And even like, he was like, maybe you could update your graphics drive, and even went and found the right link for me to update it. So I did do that. He was like, even if that doesn't help the game, it might help you, other games you're playing, just run a bit better. So that was very sweet of him to find that link. He didn't have to do that. So, thank you, Cyrus, but it didn't work. So, how is it? How are you guys seeing it? How is it possibly in front of your eyeballs? I have a laptop that I got for when I went to university, and I haven't really touched it ever since I got back home, just because I wasn't going to bring my whole PC with me to uni, because I didn't live at home for uni. So I was like, well, what if we get that out? The problem is, because I was like, well, my laptop's newer, my laptop's 7 years old, not 13, so it might run it. My doubts, though, were that, a problem happened with the laptop a year ago, which was it started doing a Windows update, and I feel like my computer started doing a Windows update could be the first sentence of a horror story for anyone who's ever dealt with Windows updates. And the problem, it was one, you know, sometimes occasionally when a Windows update happens, rarely when a Windows update happens, people put out a warning like, oh, they fucked it up, please don't install the new one. And this was one of those ones, but my laptop went and did it without my consent, and it got stuck on the Windows update. And it was stuck on that, you know, the blue screen with the little percentage bar for like 72 hours. Sorry, it's probably because I'm leaning back in my chair, that's why also the game audio seems a bit loud. So yeah, Windows update's not meant to take that long. It was just stuck on the 100% screen, it wouldn't get off it. So I had to make the executive decision of shutting the laptop down. But as you know, you're not supposed to shut down a computer during a Windows update. It's never been the same since. It took ages to get it to boot. I had to boot it in safe mode so many times. I tried to system restore it, and I either didn't have a restore point back far enough or it wouldn't do it. So, some programs just don't work anymore ever since that happened. Like, for some reason Google Chrome won't open. I have to use Microsoft Edge. It won't open any other browser. Don't know, okay. So I had my doubts, so here's what I've been up to since stream ended, earlier. Cyrus tried to help, but basically, it's just that my PC's too old. So I was like, I'll try it on my laptop. And he was like, well, if it doesn't work on that, you know, please do feel free to get a refund. No, I would, you know, I want you to enjoy playing the game, and if you can't play it, it's not fair for you. And I was like, that's very sweet, it's fine. So we got the laptop out. It actually didn't take as long to turn on as I was scared it would. Went to open Steam. The Steam client I had, it was so old. Oh my goodness. So open Steam, and then after open Steam, it decided it needed to update Power Wash Simulator. I don't know why it decided it needed to do that. And it wouldn't let me stop it. And then it decided Steam needed to update, so then I updated it, and I let it go, and I let it come back. And, it still would only update Power Wash Simulator, and eventually I managed to get it to stop doing the, download, because you can't download anything if it's got other things in the queue. So eventually, it took like 40 minutes of clicking the same button over before it responded. And let me download Vampire Therapist first, and then wouldn't let me cancel the Power Wash thing, so I still had to wait for the Power Wash update. This game took 2 minutes to install on my PC that is too old to run it, and yet it took 40 minutes to install onto my laptop. That is half my PC's age, so that was fun. And then it had to do the Power Wash thing because it wouldn't let me cancel it. And then eventually the game was up, and I was like, okay, let's try this laptop as a monitor thing. That's not possible unless I was to actually update the hardware of my laptop. I would need a HDMI input slot, and I only have a HDMI output slot, which means I can plug other monitors into my laptop, but I can't use my laptop as a monitor for other PCs. So that's not going to be possible. So I was like, okay, I was looking at capture cards, but I didn't know which one was good, and I didn't know if I'd be able to plug it from laptop to PC. I know you can go from like laptop to games console or PC to games console, but I don't know if I can go from one to the other. So I was like, okay, well, I still have that old of a Discord account. What if I just call myself on Discord and screen share? So I tried to open Discord, and then remember Discord is one of the programs that doesn't work anymore ever since the bite of 87. So, tried to open Discord, it wouldn't open. Tried to uninstall Discord, it wouldn't let me uninstall it. It wouldn't even register that it was there. Thought, okay, I'll just install the new Discord, like the latest version of Discord from the website, and maybe it'll let me install the new version. I click on the setup, nothing happens. I wait a few minutes, I click on it again, nothing happens. And then eventually, I get 2 big boxes with big red X's that's like, will not install. Installation failed. Fuck, okay, I close both of them down. And then Discord opens. And it updated, and then it was just there. And it was just there. So... yeah. So, what the setup is, if I can give you a sneak peek down here, I am in a Discord call with myself right now. Oh no, now it won't let me move it back down. That's okay. I'll just drag it with my mouse. I shouldn't have moved it. Oh, it's because I was pressing undo on my laptop keyboard instead of my PC keyboard. I'll give you a glimpse at the setup we're at right now. It's so sophisticated. I'm sure this is how all the big professional streamers and Twitch partners do it. So we have my laptop here, and my PC keyboard's here, and then I've got my laptop, And then I've got my PC. And then there's you guys. There you are. This is you. There you are. So that's what we're working with. And we're going to see. We're gonna play a little bit of the game. If this works, I will restart the game from scratch on the next stream because this is just a test. I don't want anyone who really wants to see the game to miss out because they aren't here for this tiny little stream. So however much of the game we get through, if we get through any of it, I'll replay. Hopefully tomorrow. I would love to stream this tomorrow. That would be the nice thing. I don't know why Automod didn't let you say LMAO. So, hi guys. Let me say hi to chat, even though this is a short stream. Hi Julia, hi Jody. Hi Valentine, hi Elixir. Hi Virgil, hi Bunnies. Right. So, I have not used a trackpad in a long time, so sadly that means we are going to be using trackpads. Oh, let me move my PC mouse off the capture. I am noticing from the capture you cannot see the in-game mouse. That's the only thing. Hi Dallas. Hi Alex. What I am noticing is you guys are, the only thing you guys are missing in this Discord call capture is, where the fuck did my mouse just go? This cursor here isn't showing up in the Discord call. But, beggars can't be choosers. So, I don't think that will affect it if you guys can't see, so you guys can't see where the mouse is going. So we're gonna play a little bit, we're gonna see what happens, because this is the second time I've opened the game on a laptop. The first time I opened it, when I clicked exit, I got the Unity crash. So, it's possible if I play it over multiple days it might not save. I don't know. I don't know. But I got the Unity crash when I tried to exit the game. I have been into the settings. I was able to click on settings and go around in here. I haven't clicked new game yet. To be fair, I could probably take this out. The Discord call is only coming through at 720. I loaded it to 720 because I only stream in 640, so like you guys won't know the difference. So I can go in here, but I haven't clicked game yet. So that's what we're gonna do. You guys are my helpers. You're gonna let me know if stream crashes, if it freezes, if you can't hear the game audio anymore, if you can't hear me anymore, or if it lags so terribly that it's unwatchable. If there's a tiny little bit of lag, we can probably cope with that, because when we played Stanley Parable there was a little bit of lag. Sometimes on Smile for me there was a bit of lag. But if it's like, oh, you get one frame every 10 seconds, that's not good. So we're gonna see. Okay, the moment I clicked new game, my Discord call stopped working on my PC. Yeah, no, I don't have any audio either. This is what I got right now. I just got curtains. Oh, we're caught up. It's back. It's back. Okay. Oh, I do want to go over that. So I'm going to assume that's going to stay on screen. So even though this is a test, I still need to give you guys trigger warnings, because I don't know, obviously, how far we're going to get into the game. So, we're going to play as a therapist and we're going to give other vampires therapy. I'm going to read, I have separately up their whole Steam page about mature content, so I'm going to read that out in case anyone wants to sit the test stream out. Please do feel free. Vampire Therapist explores sensitive and potentially triggering topics in a historical context, such as war, abuse, sexual oppression, suicidal ideation, religion, and addiction. Discussions of these events may be uncomfortable or upsetting for some readers. Vampire Therapist does not take a dismissive or trivializing approach to these topics, but rather seeks to comment on them in a way that is engaging, thought-provoking, and often humorous as... Yeah, I can't talk. And often humorous as a way to process trauma. However, due to the sensitive nature of topics covered, some readers may find the content difficult to process. If you've had a history of trauma related to any of these topics, please approach Vampire Therapist with caution and take care of yourself. Naturally, a game about vampires will also involve blood and sexual themes, though nothing explicit is shown. Strong language is also present. If you have any personal concerns about the content of Vampire Therapist, we encourage you to seek the advice of a mental health professional or support group before playing. So just a heads up. Be aware of those themes. If anyone wants to sit the game out, feel free. I don't know how well I'll cope with the game yet. I am going in blind. The suicidal ideation is the one thing where I'm like, we'll see. We'll see how it comes up. We'll see how I cope with it. If I decide I can't continue the game, don't get upset. And yeah, Vampire Therapist was developed in consultation with licensed therapists, but this game is not a substitution for therapy. Unless I'm a vampire. Oh shit, but I am though. No, but I'm gonna amend that and say even if you're a vampire, this game is not a substitution for therapy. But obviously it's gonna deal with topics and it's gonna deal with therapy. So if any of that is triggering uncomfortable, please exit the stream now. You can still watch me play Hades and do Etsy orders and other stuff. Alright, I'm assuming I can just click, okay? There's a tiny bit of...
My name is Sam Walls, and I'm a dead man.
Hi, Sam.
Well, kinda dead at least.
Can you guys hear
See,
Sam?
I'm a vampire. Now, if you think that means all that Dracula hooey, like hissing, wearing skin-tight leather, and hunting mortals for sport, I wouldn't blame you one bit. That's exactly the sort of thing I did in my younger years with my former gang. And let me tell you, a vampire who's good with a gun can be a real terror. I got lucky though. I met some kind mortals who saw beyond my fangs. They taught me my letters and showed me how my thinking was keeping me from finding any kind of peace. After they passed on, I roamed America's majestic wilderness for nigh on 90 years, figuring out myself and what it means to be a vampire. And I found revelation.
He's a cowboy, Julia.
What I realized was, it ain't fangs that make us monsters. It's the self-defeating ways we think.
Oh yeah, I can see the jitter. Yeah, that's something.
Anywho,
that's on the
as the world
Discord
started
of the
getting
game.
smaller, my old vampire gang tracked me down.
I think that's
them being my
watchable.
kin, I wanted to help them see the world like I did, but they still have the same monster mindset I used to have. Good thing I'm a quick draw.
If that's all we get, I'm fine with that.
But I got hooked up with this newfangled internet thing and found a vampire who's helping my kin find their way. Fella named Andromachos, supposed to be 3,000 years old.
I love PCs. He took a picture of this
He invited me to come out to Europe to learn from him. I figure someone older than time has got to have the answers.
Stop it, that's adorable.
I'm going on a trip, I guess. This feels like my opportunity to do some good in the world. I've been lucky, and now it's time to give back.
It is jittering, that is the Discord
Vampires
call,
ain't
but...
monsters. Or at least, they don't have to be. And come hell or high water, I'm gonna prove it to them.
So, we're gonna be playing as Sam. Cowboy Vampire. Sam and Andromachus, and I think Dr. Drain are all voiced by Cyrus, the developer, who is also the voice of Dionysus, Ares, and Theseus. So the voice you're listening to right now is also Ares. What range?
Well, I think this is the address. Number 27.
In Germany? I mean, I recognized it just from seeing Leipzig's name. I'm like, I know German locations. This is Sam. He's a cowboy, baby. Right, I'm just assuming.
Sure is a hell of a lot of ruckus for this time of night. People stay up late here.
And the fact that I don't have to do the voices is such a fucking relief. I'm fed up of, like, Ace Attorney wore me out, man. I have to click in the box? Okay.
Wait a minute. These folk are vampires. Better watch myself.
I mean, you're also a vampire, mate. Or not?
Guten Abend, folks. Sprechen Sie English?
Adorable.
Ja, hello, Altar. Are you here to party with us at the hottest club?
Oh. Hi, Reinhard. Do you want to know who Reinhard's voice actor is? If I say, God, that's too obvious of a hint. I could say Ganondorf. I could say... What's the name of the character that he's doing in Final Fantasy? Vincent Valentine, is that what he's called? If I say the main thing, it's too obvious. If I were to say Critical Role. Yeah, it's Matt. Matt's doing 2 voices in this game. One of them's Reinhard. It's Matthew Mercer. Julia. And you were making fun of his accent, Julia. The other character Matt's voicing, if I remember correctly, is a priest. There's a vampire priest in this game. Oh fuck. Am I here to party with them? Tell them you're here to party. I'm not used to fucking... Okay, the only visual novels I've played is Ace Attorney, where you don't really get a lot of choices and stuff. And your choices be right or be wrong, and a little bit of the Arcana. So this is my first time doing actually getting choices. I can tell them I'm here to I can tell them I'm here to party. Oh, this is gonna stress me out. Ask about the dress code, ask about Andrew Marcus, or ask about the club. We're not here to party though, and it's mean to lie. We're here to make friends. I wanna ask about the club.
Well, what's so special about this club?
Immernacht is the greatest club aller Zeiten. The owner makes sure everyone has a good time.
How good is my German? Immernacht? Nacht is night. I do know what Immer means. I know what Immer means. I do. Oh god, this is like, oh my This is like being at school and I'm doing a test. I know it goes in a sentence. I don't know what it means when you just smoosh it together. Oh no. Alizeiten? Is that in the world? My German's not the bestest. Oh no, and Virgil's here? Shit, I will be so embarrassed. I'm literally going to Google Translate because I want to know how much I got right. Yeah, obviously Matt is not English. No, Jesus Christ, Matt is not German is what I meant to say. Whoever's voicing Maxie, that did sound a lot more, at least how a German pronunciation sounded. More natural. Always nigh. Immer is always. I was trying to think of song titles that I know that have the word Immer in it from musicals, because that's how I know my German.
If anyone acts without respect, they are banned from the club forever.
That's good. We want a club that makes people act with respect.
You are free to do and be whatever you like, as long as you are harming no one.
I mean, that sounds perfect. I mean, I don't do clubs because I don't drink and I don't like loud music. But, like, free to do and be whatever you like as long as it's not harming anyone. That's what I believe everyone should be able to do in all their life, not just in clubs.
Und I hear that they are now attracting sexy old cowboys.
They called him old, but they did call him sexy.
Shh. Maxie. He is old enough to be your grandfather.
I mean, we don't know that. You guys are vampires. You could be older than Sam.
Oh, come on now. You're just flattering me. I'm only a couple 100 years old.
Oh, he takes it as okay. In vampire culture, implying that someone's older is flattering.
Oh mein Gott, he is so cute, Reinhard. Can I keep him?
Oh my god, oh, we're being hit. I don't know how to do with being hit. This isn't a dating sim, by the way. You can't romance anyone. But oh no. Like, I don't do dating sims because I'm demisexual and demi-romantic, so it doesn't make sense to me. But, oh, it turns out if a character has a nice voice and compliments us, that's all it takes for me to be like, you know what? Maybe I will let them keep us. Us being me and Sam. Julia! Thank you. I'm gonna... Okay, we might be able to get through all of them, so I'm gonna... ask about... I'm gonna do the dress code and then Andromachus. Because I think asking about Andromachus is gonna be maybe the last answer. I think if we do dress code, we'll get to talk to them longer.
I don't think what I'm wearing will fit the dress code.
Oh, Sam, you look perfect.
The cowboy look is total sexy, but you will get a bit sweaty.
And you won't? In your black leather outfit? That's not gonna make you sweaty?
I hope we will all get a bit sweaty.
Good thing we run a little on the cold side, huh?
Don't worry, my Liebling. We make each other warm.
So again, like I was like, yeah, I don't play dating sims. Like, I've had a few recommended to me and I don't play them because I can't get into them because I'm like, I don't know how to pick who the hell I want to date. You know, a lot of dating sims is like, here's 6 guys, pick one of them immediately, and I'm like, I don't know who any of you are. Turns out, I think I just needed the voice acting, because voices, honestly, like, I'm so pan. Like, looks don't do loads for me. Of course they matter, but like, I'm on the ace spectrum, so it's like, the thing that gets me more instantly is voices, and I'm like, he shouldn't have said the word Liebling. He shouldn't have been allowed. That's a weakness for me. Liebling is like, it's like calling someone darling. So, it turns out if they have voices and they're being nice to me, that,
Reinhard, stop. Don't scare the American. I want to do that.
Maxi Liebchen, you're so naughty tonight.
No, you are the naughty one.
Oh, I definitely ain't an American no more.
no, no you aren't, Sam. Maybe the party one's last. I'm gonna ask about...
I'm looking for Andromachus.
You mean the club owner? Ja, seit es war wir hier.
He owns the club. The vampire with the grey streaks owns the club. Oh, I'm sorry, some of you might not have seen Andromachus yet.
If you're lucky, he will invite us to the private party at the end of the night.
He has a what?
Well, what happens there?
Oh, Sam, you sweet innocent child.
I think maybe it is too kinky for Americans to hear.
Tell them we're here to party.
I can cut loose. What kind of party is this?
The kind where we dance all night and get sexy.
What does that mean?
Oh, here are them kind of vampires.
Sam, what is...
Ach so, there are better things to suck than blood, oder?
I don't know if I can play. No, I'm kidding. I'm just taking another sip of my water. Oh, I'm glad this is happening during an ad break. No, not everyone needs to see this. I didn't choke on my water. That would be so embarrassing. Oh my god. Also, yeah, the brightness is really not the best. It's a lot brighter on my laptop screen than the screen share is showing. I can't really do anything about that to make it brighter, sorry guys. It's escalated so fast. I'm not questioning my demisexuality. I am demisexual. This wouldn't really work in real life with fictional characters. Again, that's the thing that like took me so long to realize I was on the demi spectrum, on the asexual spectrum, because I was like, but I can fall for fictional characters pretty quick, and it's like, yeah, how you feel about fictional characters and fantasies doesn't actually, that's not the same as real life. I'm like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, you can, I'm like, wait, I didn't know that. It's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, that was Sam, don't be rude.
Although we have to get past the bouncer first. If we do not, I'm thinking our night is ruined.
Oh, they haven't even been led into the club.
Oh, wait a sec. There's something about what she just said. I can feel it.
Is that what we're pulsing? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what she was saying. I was still thinking about the sucking thing.
It reminds me of one of my revelations about the funny patterns in the way we vampires think. Well, let's see. One type of thinking I noticed I called hot branding. That's when we brand ourselves with names we can't get rid of.
Well, like,
there's high noon mind. That's when we treat a situation like it's a do or die showdown.
Oh my god, okay, we got cowboy, okay.
And there's saloon thinking. That's when we act either helpless or invincible, like we've just drunk a pint of moonshine.
Oh, Superman, okay.
I can always check my journal if I need examples. I kept all my notes about the funny ways we vampires think in there. I think I know which one of them funny ways they're thinking in, though. Hold on, compadres. You seem like the kind who can make their own fun.
I already forgot all of the explanations. This is what worries me.
I don't want to have my own fun. Ebenacht is the only place to be on Friday night.
Oh, I think I have to select. Do I have to select? Oh, God. Private property, do not read road if found cowboy bloodsucker at email.com. Vmail. I can't do his voice. You know what? We'll not read everything yet. Because, again, this isn't a proper playthrough. We're gonna go... no, I don't want to get too far into the game, because obviously... If this is seemingly going okay, if you guys are seeing it fine, then we can play it like this tomorrow, and I daren't turn my laptop off. I think I'm just gonna leave it running all night. I'm too scared to turn it off. It might not come back on. High noon might, let's like do or die. If I can't get the best saddle, my butt's gonna break. Either I show up ready to win the rodeo, or I'd better just not show up at all. Saloon thinking, feeling with have a habit of either feeling responsibility or sole control or feeling hopeless. Oh, like everything's great or everything's terrible. With my dark powers, vampires shall dominate the mortal world, or if a mortal discovers our secret, it's entirely my responsibility to deal with it. Hot branding is when we call ourselves awful names. I missed that shot. I'm such a butterfingers, crying over a horse who's happy as a bit being mean to yourself. Okay. I think they are high noon. That's the right one, right? I already forgot. God damn it! I don't have a good memory. Hot branding is when you're being mean to yourself. I'm gonna think it as if you were branding yourself. Saloon thinking is what I always think of, or what we got taught was more like Superman syndrome. If you think like you could like dominate the world or whatever. Okay, so that begins with the S, so that's the Superman one. High noon mind is do or die, like it's a big showdown. Okay, the high noon minding, I think.
Amigos, you're putting too much weight on this thing. It's a nightclub, not a high noon showdown. The night's full of possibilities.
Did I do the right one?
Reinhardt, I don't know what this
Steam
means,
achievement.
but I like the way the sexy American talks.
I got my first achievement. Okay.
You make us think that maybe it is better we haven't gotten into the club, because we are now meeting you.
Don't purr with your voice like that, mister.
Hey, if meeting me makes your night better, I'm glad we met. I really gotta find Andromachos, though.
You have to get past the bouncer. He decides who gets in and who doesn't. And he hasn't looked our way all night.
Maybe I'll have a little word with him. Excuse me, friend. I hear you're the man to talk to around these parts. I'm here to see Andromachos.
Well, I mean, we were invited.
Have fun, mate.
Hey, thanks, amigo. You have yourself a fine night, you hear?
Cowboy, what about us?
Yeah, come on. Let our new friends in. Bring them in, dash that hoe. I'm gonna bring them in. He said he might. Party with me.
Yeah, sure. They're friends of mine.
Have fun, mate.
Well, come on, you two. We ain't got all night. Yeah. Dang, awful loud in here.
Come on, my liver, dance with us!
Well, you kids have fun. I'll catch up with you later. Tarnation, I'd rather hear a gopher giving birth than this.
I wouldn't.
I better talk to whoever's slinging drinks in this here saloon. They ought to know where Andromachos is. But pardon me, ma'am.
Well, well, look at you. We get a lot of 80s fashion in here, but not usually the 1880s.
There better not be an insult to my boy Sam. I just met him, and I'm adopting him now.
What can I get you, cowboy? The special's Red Bull and vodka. You down?
I never drink Red Bull.
I don't drink wine. Vampire the Masquerade. I've never played any of Vampire the Masquerade.
I'm actually looking for the owner. He around tonight?
Might be. What do you say your name was?
Sam Walls, begging your pardon.
Sam Walls, huh? I don't think I know anything about a Sam Walls. After all, I'm just a know-nothing bartender.
She's being mean to herself, which is like branding yourself as mean. That's why I'm remembering that's that one.
From where I'm standing, I see someone with style and confidence, not just a drink machine. Don't go branding yourself like that's all you are.
See, my silly way of remembering things.
Don't you go worrying about me, cowboy. The man upstairs warned me you were coming. I was just testing to see if you are who you say you are. Tell you what, let me give you something from our special reserve. I don't think you're looking for booze.
So I guess vampires in this world can also eat and drink human food.
Well, thank you kindly, ma'am. I was wondering where the blood was. I met some vampires outside, so I figured this was a vampire club.
You met some goths, honey. They're here to dance and have fun.
But I thought they were... Well, they're not gonna get hurt. It said that no one got hurt here, so it's fine. Also, if they're not vampires, why are they like, oh my god, he's so cute that he's only 100 years old? Or a couple hundred years old, or whatever Sam said. Because I think he was like lying.
So all these people are mortals?
How do you think the head vampire gets his blood? They can't wait to share it with him. It's a special experience.
Oh, so when they said suck, they meant blood. I mean, that obviously, that's what we were all thinking, right? No one thought they meant anything else. They come here to get their blood sucked in the back room in the private party with Andromachos.
He's the only real vampire here. Well, him and Bert.
Bert?
You met him already. Bert, shuffle on over here.
The bouncer?
This one's here to see the big guy. Show him upstairs, okay?
I'm wondering maybe if you can tell them apart by pointed ears. Because Bert's got pointed ears, we can't see if Sam does or not because of his hair.
Have fun, mate.
Thanks, Bert!
Good luck up there, cowboy. Hope you find what you're looking
Oh,
for.
I will. I will. Oh. Now, there are some bugs in the game. Uh-oh. Like, people have been reporting bugs. Okay. It's fine. I just clicked again and it was fine.
howdy. It's Sam Walls to see you, sir. The guy who's been sending you all them V-mails.
Yes, I know who you are, Samuel
Sorry?
Walls. You have come here because you believe you can help our kin.
Sorry, that was genuine. I've heard his voice. I've heard Andrew Marcus's voice in the trailers already, and yet that was a genuine reaction. I'm gonna get very exposed playing this game. So Andromachus is, again, he is voiced by the same actor as Sam. I've got to not think about Ares when he talks, because again, same voice. I already know what he looks and sounds like, and yet still, because I mean, you guys know I like Graf von Krolok from Tanzi Vampire and Dracula from Castlevania. We got those sort of vibes going off.
The question is, are you first able to help yourself?
Oh! I don't like being asked that right off the bat. Is this me or is this Sam? I think Sam can help himself. If this is me... Yeah, I like figuring things out on my own.
I've been fixing myself for more than a century now. I don't think I need help.
Then you must prepare to learn a most difficult lesson.
Never mind, that was the wrong answer. No, Cryptid, we're doing a test stream to see if this game can work, because I'm actually streaming, I'm playing this on my laptop, and streaming it to my PC via a Discord call that I'm in with myself.
We all need help, Samuel. I am pleased that you have come to receive mine.
Okay, I said the wrong thing. I thought if I said, I can't help myself, he was gonna be like, well then you're a weak piece of shit. I didn't know. I thought, fuck. I thought I was trying to be big brain and give the right answer, and I guess I should have just given the honest answer.
Dang, you scared the heck out of me.
Yes, sorry, anyway, he's got grey streaks. Again, I know, the game's, like, the brightness is really fucked, I will say, going through the Discord call. I can't do anything about that. I don't think there's brightness settings. Let me show you guys. Obviously my laptop is on a higher brightness right now than my PC, but there he is. And then there's a bit of a difference happening. It's way duller, the colors, but this is the only way I can get it to work. So
You must allow an ancient vampire his games. He will play them regardless. Please, sit down. What an absolute pleasure it is to meet you at last. I found your messages most intriguing.
his little fangs show when he smiles.
Afraid there ain't much here in the way of intrigue. I'm just a lonesome cowboy looking for answers.
You know, I receive emails every day from vampires seeking my help. You are the very first to seek my aid in helping others. This alone makes you intriguing.
I've seen exactly one piece of art of them that is shipping them, and it was made by the game's UI designer. It was made by one of the team.
Well, dang. I think you're gonna be sorely disappointed when you get to talking to me. I'm just honored you're giving me the time of night.
I have unlimited time, Samuel. I am pleased to share some of it with you. Our kind can be rather set in their ways. It is inspiring to see someone so young and eager to learn.
Yeah, well, I wasn't much for learning when I was alive. Just making up for lost time, I guess.
It sounds as though you have been handling your own life better than most. I was particularly intrigued by these revelations you had while walking in nature.
Do not chuckle at me, sir.
Oh yeah, them. Well, I give walking the credit. Nothing sorts my thoughts out better. After a few decades, I started seeing patterns in the way we vampires think.
Can you explain some of these patterns?
I've tried to explain them to other vampires, but it ain't never gone well. I can try, though. See, we tend to assume certain things just because we've been believing them since we were alive.
Julia.
We decide the world's against us just because we're hungry or tired or something. And when we start tackling problems that ain't real, we ain't fixing our real problems. That make any kind of sense?
Yeah, if you're stuck in your head, Julia, then you don't, you know, if you start worrying about, like, I don't know, if you get caught in like an anxiety cycle, you're not gonna get anything done. Julia, you wanna have a new audio deemed to add to what? Andromachus's chuckle or something else? I'm glad you're liking the look of the game though. I've been so excited to play this. This is not the way round I wanted to make it work, but this is the way round it is going.
Fascinating, Samuel. These revelations that you had in the woods, mortal psychologists have a term for them. They are called cognitive distortions.
Well, Sam never went to no
Cognitive
college.
who's he what now?
Cognitive distortions. They are exactly as you described them. I will explain in a moment. Please, tell me about these specific revelations you had.
It doesn't matter what order I
Well,
roll it from.
I noticed how we stress ourselves out by making everything a battle of do-or-die absolutes. High noon mind, I call it. Like that feeling you get right before a big shootout.
I must confess I have no experience with this feeling. I engaged in mortal combat long before the age of gunpowder. But the sentiment you describe mirrors the words of my old friend Marcus Aurelius. He used to say that the magnitude of life's challenges often turn us into our worst selves.
You mean Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor?
No, Marcus Aurelius.
Of course, his name was Marcus. Marcus was a bedroom name.
Uh-huh. Did you mean to say nickname?
You mean you and the emperor were...
Oh, okay. I have seen one screenshot from this game, outside of, like, watching the trailers. When I was on the Steam page, you know, if you go in your library and you scroll down, it shows, like, screenshots other people have taken. And there was... I clicked on one. I clicked on the most recent screenshot. And I have a feeling... if the next thing he says involves the word penetration...
It was ancient Rome. Penetration was similar to a handshake.
Yep. There we go. There we go. So we've got at least, Andromachus isn't straight confirmation. Which, I don't know if the characters have canonical sexualities. I do know the dev behind the game is... Well, okay, I don't know if LGBT or LGBT ally, but, you know, would be willing to put that stuff in there. So we'll have to see. Oh. And you've embarrassed him.
My apologies. I somehow forgot you were American. But let us discuss this high noon mind.
Oh, you Americans, you can't handle you can't handle the word penetration.
I believe we can broaden your definition. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon of binary thought polarized thinking, but I like to call it Nosferatu thinking.
Why?
Nosferatu thinking?
Why Nosferatu?
It means you are thinking in black and white.
Okay. Oh, I did want to mention something earlier. If the game gets too heavy at any certain points, there is actually an intermission thing in the game where Sam can go take a little nap in his coffin, and I really want to leave you guys on that one if I have to go BRB, because he has a television in his coffin, and the coffin plays public domain comedies, and I saw that one of the options is Betty Boop, and if I get in that coffin and it's playing Betty Boop, I'm gonna be a very happy boy.
I get it. That's pretty funny.
I believe it encompasses the breadth of the distortion. One is not flatly weak or strong, good or evil, smart or stupid, a success or a failure. The truth is far more complex and colorful. Not every high noon gunfight ends in oblivion, correct?
Well, yeah, that's true. Getting shot still ain't fun, but it ain't the end neither.
A perfect example, Samuel. Now, try to catch me using Nosferatu thinking.
I'm
I
trying
will
to
give
catch
you a series of statements, and one
I
of
couldn't
them will
finish the
contain those for
sentence.
thinking. I will repeat them if you miss it. If I do not drink blood, I will surely die.
I mean, I don't know how vampire law works here. If I do not drink blood, I'll die. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, if humans don't drink water, they'll die. That's just a fact. However, I've seen trailers where Dr. Drain appears to have not been drinking blood for a while. I don't know, or has he just been drinking animal blood? That feels fair. I mean...
Death eventually comes for us all. Mortals will always fear our kind.
That one. I'm gonna say that one, because, I mean, I don't know. I feel like humans could get chill with that. I mean, just because we all in chat could.
That's Nosferatu thinking right there. I've met mortals who knew who I was and weren't scared.
Very good, Samuel. And even if you hadn't, to say mortals will always fear us ends any hope that they might not.
Yeah, and like, you might outlive them all anyway, and they can't fear you when they're dead.
Always is
I
such
mean,
a terminal word, is it not?
Yeah.
Would you like to discuss more of your revelations with me?
I think I was gonna wait until I got to like an hour in, and that's where I was gonna end the test stream. And we're almost an hour in, and again, I'm not doing the full game right now. We were just testing to see if this worked and if you guys could actually see and hear everything okay. Yeah, we can lose on save progress because I'm gonna start the game from scratch tomorrow. What? Hopefully, I'm going to I think leave my laptop on overnight. I don't know. I'm scared about... It took so long... Okay. It took so long to get Discord to open. I'm scared to close it. So I can like put it on sleep mode overnight, I think is what we'll have to do. And then tomorrow... Because as I said, it's so hot this week that I have been unable to get anything done. I've been really trying to draw and I just can't because my brain is melting pudding. So, and also because we didn't get to do a Hades stream this week, why not try and have a bit of fun and play a game that I've been waiting to play. So this is what was meant to be done today, but instead we spent all today trying to make it work. So, tomorrow, usual time, which is like 1 PM UK time, the time I normally start stream on Wednesdays and Mondays, I'll be actually playing this for realsies, and we'll play it from the beginning again. Maybe I won't make such an embarrassing noise when Andromachus appears next time. But that seemed to go okay. There's a little bit of stuttering, and I don't know why, like, the colours are duller through the Discord thing, the Discord call, but, because it's not my monitor, because it looks like that in the OBS capture as well, and that's on a different monitor. So, other than, like, the colours being a bit dull and, a little bit of jittering when the camera moves fast, I think that seemed watchable. What do you guys think? Was that okay to watch being streamed? It wasn't like stuttering or lagging too bad. There's nothing in this world that will keep me from hearing Matt's awful and kind of hot German accent again. I don't know, he might show up later, I don't know. I guess he won't if all of our clients are going to be vampires, unless it turns out that they were vampires after all. Dun dun dun. Or they get freshly bit tonight. Okay, awesome. So we'll stream tomorrow then, and then watch Party on Sunday. But we can go over that again tomorrow. Thank you for putting up with me today. Those of you who were, especially those of you who were here for the earlier stream. Oh yeah, bunnies. They put a patch out for the game this morning. I think that's like the second or third patch since the game released, and when I was communicating with Cyrus in emails earlier, trying to get my game to work, he said that they'd be continuing to patch it up to the end of this year. So they're gonna be continually at least bug fixing and checking out the game, you know, at least until the end of December. So, and if you find any bugs, obviously they have the Steam discussion page, but I found the easiest way. I reported mine in their Discord. They have a Discord server for Little Bat Studios, Little Bat Games. I already forgot what it's called. The developer studio for the game. So if you join that Discord, if you do have a bug to report, that's the best way to make them known of it. Yeah, was that English? That's the best way to let them know about it, is what I meant. So yeah, thank you guys for putting up with this today. We'll be playing the game for realsies tomorrow. Hopefully I get to find Sam's little coffin and we can watch some Betty Boop. That would be nice. I'm gonna wind down and go to bed. I didn't really sleep last night because of the heat and just insomnia hit. Hopefully it was a one-off last night, because the last time we had a heat wave a couple weeks ago, I didn't sleep for properly for 4 or 5 days. It took 7, 8 nights before I was sleeping more than just a couple hours each night. So hopefully me not sleeping last night is not the start of that coming back, because I was sleeping normally from Saturday night until Wednesday night, so hopefully that was just a one-off. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, I don't know why I keep thinking there's updates or stuff. There's not. I saw you guys earlier today. The VOD from the stream earlier today, I don't think I'm gonna save it. I don't think it's gonna go on YouTube. I don't know. Because on one hand, it's yeah, I went into detail about certain stuff, we talked a lot. I want to share it, because I went over the whole, SAG-AFTRA stuff with the voice actors. I'm kind of embarrassed, because obviously I got upset towards the end, because the game wasn't working. I could just go over the SAG-AFTRA stuff again tomorrow, and we could act like it's the first time I've talked about it. I think that maybe is the better thing to do. I'm just kind of embarrassed. I know it's not. I know I don't need to be embarrassed about getting upset, but I'm like, right, but who wants to go and rewatch that VOD? No one. I don't. So I don't think that's gonna go up on YouTube. This one will. So you guys can hear me, whatever noise I made when Andromagus showed up on screen. We'll keep that. Because that's not embarrassing. So yeah, I'll see you guys for realsies tomorrow. I'm glad this managed to work, even if it's not the way that the developers intended. Alright, I hope you guys get some good eeps. I'll go to eep soon, and hopefully I get some eeps before tomorrow. Thank you guys for popping by again. I'll see you tomorrow.